Hello guys, and welcome to Wise Warrior's Path, and I just want to give my quick opinion on this video that I saw called Parents Explain Masturbation by the YouTube channel called Watch Cut Video. And when I watched this video in particular, I tried to approach it with an open mind, but right away, like the first minute, the things that these adults are saying to these kids are very inappropriate. They're encouraging masturbation, like they're telling these kids that it's a positive thing, that this makes them feel good and whatnot. The video made me feel very uncomfortable. This is something that YouTube should not be promoting. Parents should explain to kids on their own about masturbation, but this is not the way. Quite frankly, I have no respect for the experiment or whatever this is. I think that it's beyond offensive. I think that it's promoting the wrong thing, the wrong idea, and it's encouraging children to participate in harmful behavior, saying that you do it a lot, you maybe not know it makes you feel good and stuff like that. Because masturbation is something that, especially when you're young, it's something that you shouldn't really do that much at all, really. You should preserve that energy. You should let that energy run through your body. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to practice anything. You don't have to train anything. What this is going to lead to is just you watching porn from a young age, you having sex with your peers, having sex with different genders, getting into these modern agendas that are just absolutely just horrible, things that YouTube are promoting right now. And you can see by the video, the dislikes, they're probably going to start disabling the likes and the dislikes, but it's very clear that people don't like this. These videos have probably been flagged like you wouldn't believe. And here these videos are getting ads, you're getting monetized. These people are saying that other people are offensive, that they're hateful, while these people right here are promoting something that is very disgusting. And masturbation, the explanation of masturbation should be kept between a parent and a child. It shouldn't be something that like they should have, school classes that teach about sex, the sex education and stuff like that, the way we've always done it. It does work, but really, they should make a video where a person is explaining to the parent how to explain to your child about masturbation. But these particular videos are very provocative. They're very it's almost like YouTube is trying to take that role of the parent. And it's not like that we feel threatened as parents or people. It's just that the behaviors that are being displayed already, like the first minute, like I had to pause the video and just think about it. And watch it again, watch it again, watch it again. And within the first minute of this video, you're gonna see the link below. I'm not gonna upload anything here or show you anything. They got sex toys, everything, lubrication. They even make like the products look very kind of like sleek and casual and kind of very cool looking. The way that they approach the kids is almost like talking to like another adult. You know what I'm saying? It's like a woman who's probably in her 40s, way past her 20s, talking to a kid like you're to be talking to another woman, like, hey, it's normal, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you touch yourself, it makes you feel good. As opposed to saying that it could be something that feels like a necessity, like a drive, something that is going to be telling you, and that you shouldn't do it so much, but if you are going to do it, no, they don't even consider, like, how they're explaining, how they're making this video. And the kids, like, some of the responses are like the kids are not sure about it. They almost don't want to talk about it. And also they're like, hey, I wouldn't do that to the chicken. You know what I'm saying? Choke the chicken. That's kind of rude to the chicken. Like, the kid doesn't understand the terms. So he's like, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? And these adults, it's the way that they look at the children, the way they make the eye contact. It's more than creepy. It's very intentional. And especially the way the guy in the beginning talks to the little boy, that was very creepy. The way that he stared at the boy, the way that he kind of said masturbation. He was almost staring at a kid the way he stares at a date. Basically, that's the way they're almost explaining it, the way that you explain it, like, to your date. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think about this? Like, this is something that you do, you know what I'm saying? It's just a voice. Parents don't really talk to kids like that. I can imagine a parent, kind of being a little uncomfortable with the subject. You know what I'm saying? Because you need to show that uncomfortableness. You need to show your kid that, it's not very comfortable for a parent to just be like, oh yeah, you touch your private parts, oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Especially with all the stuff going on nowadays with pedophilia. It's worse than pedophilia. It's like, the stuff that we've been hearing nowadays on the news, the Pizzagate and whatnot, That's not manufactured stuff. It almost looks like something else is going on, and our agendas, or whatever you call them, what our politicians are doing, what our corporations are doing, really negative people that are investing in things. It almost feels like our societies are getting invaded by something, and the majority of people are starting to see that this is wrong. We don't want to participate in this, but now the media is trying to push it. They're also trying to establish laws where your kid can't, like you can't tell your kid, hey, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you watching this gay stuff. I don't want you, talking about transgender at home, because it will be child abuse. So the only people that are abusing our families right now are these influences, or these people that are going out there and are not just making these kind of videos, but almost investing in this kind of world, trying to propagate it, trying to promote it. And then you begin to see the involvement of Satanism, satanic temples, how they're trying to indoctrinate kids in this stuff, and they're the ones that are mainly behind this LGBT, this pedophilia, and the rest of society is just getting sick of it. They're starting to reject it, and it has nothing to do with videos of people like mine, or a call for an uprising, or Christians. It's every culture that's starting to reject this. Hindus, Buddhists, whatever you call it, they're starting to reject this. The only people who are accepting this from other countries are people who maybe are not happy with our countries. They don't want to see our populations do good. It's like a racism, but they would not do that to their own kids. And then there's other people that come from other countries specifically so that they can, participate in these things, so that they can have more freedom in these things, be homosexual or whatever. But along with just simple freedoms and the ability to go somewhere and express yourself, what we're having is like weird agendas kind of coming through the side. And I've been looking at the videos from a call for an uprising lately, and whatever dispute or difference I had with this guy's right. And this stuff is getting very creepy. People got to begin to see that, and not just get desensitized to it, not just be like, oh, like the world's falling, oh, YouTube. No, you got to actually begin to start talking to your children about this stuff, start counteracting this stuff, start going to schools, petitioning, you know what I'm saying, influencing your politics in your local city. You know what I'm saying? The states that have this, don't allow it to spread in other places, and begin to reduce it there and explain the reasons why, your concerns. There's a lot of weird stuff going on, and we got to begin to put an end to this, because these people are starting to desensitize, they're starting to move as fast as they can, and they don't care about what we do, about the hard work that we do to raise our kids, the tax that we pay, so that we can have a system that we trust. No, basically we are getting abused, we are getting our kids abused, we are getting manipulated, we are getting taught a bunch of dumb things from the media. And then at the same time, you got a lot of really shady people, a lot of trolling people that are going out there and abusing good people for trying to just talk about positive things in life. And that's why it almost feels like we're getting invaded, like something is like almost destroying like our country so that they can install their own thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about like a foreign enemy or something like that. It's almost like a political agenda. And that's what it is. It's almost like a group of people who think this is normal, but don't understand how radical these things are. And the kind of stuff that we support through our tax without knowing it, but we're starting to see how clear it is that we're invading other nations. We're causing trouble onto other people, onto other cultures. We're like bigots going around the world and trying to implement this influence everywhere else. And people are starting to get sick of it, and when governments speak out, they don't want to be in debt or be under control of these banks that are influencing this stuff. They get invaded. They get their nations destroyed. Weird things happen. All of a sudden, problems that they never had before start popping up. It's like espionage. It's like problems. So yeah, like I'm gonna say that apart from this video, I'm just speaking in general about what we're seeing. Like it's not that the world's just going to shit and stuff like that. No, it's that people got to begin to say no more and actually voice that out. Say no. The person will be like, oh, well, you're going to get sued. Well, you're going to get picked on. Social services is going to come take away your kid. No, absolutely not. That's enough. Start talking to your neighbors and your community before these people in reality start putting tyranny as the next lesson. Pedophilia is the next lesson. It's okay to do this with your mom. They're already doing it. They already got like young men marrying their women and telling these stories how it's normal, it's okay, or maybe we're not judging them in the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe we should offer help for them, support, solutions. You know what I'm saying? Give them an environment for them to do these things. No. What we're doing right now with these things is that we're literally putting our nations into downfall. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to sound paranoid or like delusional or anything, but it's all there. The facts are there. It's clear as day. You know, there's a lot of weird stuff going on, and maybe for these people, they're succeeding, but for the rest of society, clearly they're losing out. You know what I'm saying? This video may seem innocent, parents explain masturbation, but it's not. Look at it very closely, and also begin to look at what else your kids are influenced by. What kind of video games you're playing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your kid may be 15, 16, or maybe even your 18-year-old still lives in the house, and he's playing Call of Duty Zombies. You got to begin to actually look at what these video games, what these movies, what they're listening to is actually telling them. And at the same time, you got people that are saying, oh, screw God, screw your belief system. And then when you actually begin to read the Bible, and then you see the modern agendas, people that are practicing Satanism, you're going to see that there's people that literally like hate part of our society. Hate people who want normality, hate people who want to control their own affairs in life. And our politicians are making it very clear that they're going to like some sort of aristocracy. You know, they're very comfortable with their kids having the best of what we give them by paying into them through our tax. And these people are starting to manipulate us, trick us into paying into more things like we have been for like the past, since forever. But today, the kind of things that we got, it's getting worse. Like we're reaching levels that we got to begin to level out. We got to begin to control these things because we're literally losing like our communities through this. And literally we're going to start losing our cities. We're going to start losing entire states, regions, provinces, until it's countries. And look at Europe. Look what's happening with the immigration. It's not just immigration. It's that countries are getting invaded so that we can implement this stuff, so that we can spread certain agendas and ideas and make buffer zones and steal other people's resources. And this is what we're doing, you know, this is what we're spreading. So basically, like, we're getting a bad image from this. Like, we're looking like Babylonia, you know what I'm saying? Like back in the day where it was like, there was like all this sodomy, all this like, it's beyond sin. It's almost just like evil. Like you had no respect for human life, for your environment, for nothing, for yourself. You had no rules at all. You know what I'm saying? Like because you feel good, you don't have to pay attention on how your politics, you know, the interests of your politicians are destroying other people's nations, making their lives a living hell. And then you get other nations, other countries, other peoples that begin to hate your systems, and then you begin to get angry on why they hate you. This is why we're allowing our level of ignorance to literally destroy us as a people. And being controlled by people who just have no respect. I think it's very inappropriate. And this is all tying into things that are just getting out of hand. And people are very sick of it. And right now, clearly YouTube, our governments, everything is trying to force us to take this. Force us. Not get our consent anymore, nothing. No, just force us. You will pay into it. We will control you. We will tell you this. We will tell you how you're going to live your lives. We will invade other people. We will bring this into your house. We will feed you this. You will breathe this air. You will live under the conditions we force you to live under. That's very inappropriate. And clearly, as things are getting more expensive, our food's getting dangerous. They're growing our food with a bunch of dangerous stuff. And it's literally messing with our genetics. Like, you see the proof of that. What it's doing to rats when they get fed genetically modified that Monsanto corn. They get tumors that are the size of like golf balls, baseballs. And these people right here are making pedophilia look humorous. No, something is wrong with our systems, and we got to begin to, in reality, level this out. Begin to have awareness. Begin to look at these things for yourself. Make your own videos, your own documentation. Talk to your family and say no more. If your music is literally just distracting you, the movies are distracting you from seeing what's actually going on, perhaps you got to change what you're influenced by. Go to a church. Talk to people. Have your community. You know what I'm saying? Make your friends and your family matter. Make those moments truly matter. And they've never mattered. They never mattered like they matter now. Because this is our planet. You know what I'm saying? This is not back in the day when we can retreat and stuff like that. No. This is our planet. This is the existence that we know. This is the only life that we have on this bloody planet. And we are having people just destroy our lives so that they can have their own pleasures, so that they can molest kids, so that they can satisfy their radical ideas. So anyways, I'm going to keep looking at these subjects. I'm also looking at this queer kid stuff and what they're promoting. Absolutely not. The dislikes are proving, and the amount of people that have flagged this kind of stuff are proving that YouTube is literally just messing with good people and promoting a bunch of filth. Literally. YouTube is no longer a place for your kids, for your family. It's almost like an environment, like a situation, an environment for something. You know, with pockets of good people still left, trying to make YouTube a good place to go visit. No. This has gone way too far. The abuse has gone way too far. And literally, our kids are the ones that are on the front line. We are aware. We're the ones disliking those videos. And clearly, a lot of those kids are getting confused by this. Like, they're getting scared of these people. While at the same time, other ones don't know what to do and are just thinking it's normal. It's not normal. Folks, it's not normal. Please, look at that, and we gotta begin to, as a community, start now. We should have started years ago. I've been telling you guys for a long time with my channels, this is what we gotta do. We gotta begin to focus on these things. And fight back legally. You know, don't slander people, don't make fun of people. But literally, we gotta begin to see this stuff because we're getting people actually making fun of our society. Slandering the good parts of our society while they bring in bad stuff. Just being hypocrites. It's tyranny. And I don't see this as anything else than just another tool as tyranny. With pedophilia, the porn business is no longer just people going to have their little escape. It's literally like dehumanization. Literally. And I can see how this all connects. So anyways, once again, for Wise Warriors Path, that's my video. So this is just my new channel for now. Taking a break from my other channel, just gonna modify some stuff. And I'm just starting fresh so that I can, you know, focus on politics rather than a lot of stuff that I've focused on with my channel, which is martial arts. I've mixed a lot of stuff in. So this channel, I'm taking the opportunity to focus on some stuff that I really need to say, clarify, and as well as really talk about, because these people on YouTube are promoting bullies. Well, they're literally bullying good people, and it has to stop. Anyways, for Wise Warriors Path, subscribe, show your support, share this video. Share this video with someone you care about, and say, is this guy really being prejudiced and mean and hateful or what? No, I'm not, absolutely not. I shouldn't even ask myself those questions. Yet, look at what these people are doing. And then they're saying that other people can't have monetization, that they're offensive. No, that is way too far. Those double standards, it's hypocrisy, pure hypocrisy. And it's turning into literally tyranny. It's robbing people of their income, their health, their normality. No, it's no longer cute, folks. Enough is enough. Until next time, y'all take care and goodbye.